The significant disruption to air travel in the Middle East since a major military escalation has cast a long shadow over tourism in Southeast Asia. Industry experts say that Thailand and Indonesia, particularly Bali, which is heavily reliant on long-haul travellers, are among the most vulnerable. Rising airfares, driven by longer flight routes and fuel surcharges, are also likely to dampen travel demand. The impact on Malaysia's tourism sector, meanwhile, is expected to be mixed, as the European market accounts for less than 15% of total tourist arrivals.
While the numbers do not make up a large percentage of the physical arrivals, they do contribute a lot more in terms of yield. So European travelers tend to stay a little bit longer, they tend to travel a bit farther. The big question, of course, is going to be how long will this war last? And, what is going to be the fallout even if it does end?
Travellers' confidence may be shaken, but he remains upbeat that Malaysia can meet its target of 45 million visitors this year, supported by strong arrivals from East Asia, India and Southeast Asia. The government has rolled out a series of promotional campaigns ahead of Visit Malaysia Year 2026. And despite the ringgit strengthening by about 10% against the US dollar over the past year, he says Malaysia remains a relatively affordable destination.
We're in the sweet spot at the moment, very much like Singapore. Malaysia is very strategically positioned in terms of, being a hub for air travel. Right, and we're beginning to see a lot more airlines, open up new routes directly, not just to Kuala Lumpur, but there's been a lot of new flights from China, for example, going directly to Penang, to Kota Kinabalu as well. And so while VM 2026 is a really nice little jump start, we've seen upgrading of infrastructure, we've seen heritage buildings done up nicely, and the authorities making a concerted effort to make cities, more tourist friendly. And so what we would like to see, regardless of whatever pressures are happening now, that we start planning for the future.
Indeed, Malaysia's civil aviation regulator sees a silver lining in the Middle East crisis, which led to more than 200 flight cancellation at Kuala Lumpur International Airport. Malaysia could benefit from increased transit traffic if airlines continue to avoid Gulf hubs over safety concerns, even after conflict's end.
I think what's happening in the Middle East actually is a good opportunity also for our region to become the next hub, the safest, more stable hub to get to Europe rather than stopping in the Middle East. We'd like to see that happening. These are picked up by all the major hubs as well, like Thailand, Singapore, Hong Kong, and for us as well. So if we can do that, it's probably a good opportunity for us.
Now, he added that Malaysia Airlines is already planning to increase its frequency to Europe with additional flights to London and Paris as demand surges for long-haul flight routes. Now, airfares to Europe in particular are expected to remain elevated in the near term. Melissa Goh, CNA, Kuala Lumpur.